Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go.
So a lot of times, guys always hit me up, men and women actually, slide them in my DM, go down the DMs, y'all. And, they be like, man, I want to lose this stomach. But boy, I know your ass is expensive. I know you expensive. You got all your followers and your videos be looking all nice and pretty. I know you too expensive. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. And I get it, man. I get it. You might not have all the resources, but here's the thing. I noticed that a lot of people who really want shit, because you see this all the time. You see parents, when their kids need to go on that field trip, their kids need to get them clothes for school, right? Their kids need to have some shoes. Going to school, you don't want your kid looking all bootleg, getting roasted at school, right? What happened to them parents? Them parents become very resourceful. They get real resourceful for them kids because it's meaningful to them to make sure they kid going to school looking good. You know what I'm saying? They kid not going to school looking all sad and weak and looking like a pushover, looking broke. You know what I'm saying? Kind of flex on the parent a little bit too. But at the end of the day, these parents, they figure it out, right? Because it's important to them, and kids are important to them. I say all this to say this. It's costing you, man. A lot of y'all, you say that investing in coaching and mentorship and nutrition plans, whatever it is, you say it's expensive, but is it really? Because this is the hidden cost that a lot of folks don't think about. See, what my program is, I used to charge 2-3 times as much back in the days. I've actually went down on the investment for a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Let's say you don't lose that big old ass stomach. Let's say you keep the weight. Or let's say it get worse. Like, it's a reason it fucks with you. Like, the folks who be watching my content, it's a reason y'all is because they fuck with you to have all that weight. You know what I'm saying? It messes with you. Like, and on a spiritual level, you're like, I know I could do a little bit better than that, man. You look at yourself in the mirror, you be like, I gotta tighten up, man. I can't be looking like this, man. You know what I'm saying? And so it messes with your happiness. It costs you your happiness. Yes, it costs you your peace of mind. Ooh, boy, that's a big one. Having some peace of mind. Now I'm in my 30s. About to be 34 next month. Shout out to all my Leos. Man, it's priceless having peace of mind. But if you going out, you want to go out with your friends, you want to, take your boo on dates and go on trips and vacations, but you're feeling self-conscious. You're feeling self-conscious about the way your body look. You're feeling self-conscious. Some of y'all are so heavy, and don't, you're not a bad person. You know what I'm saying? But some of y'all are so heavy, and I've spoken to, people who want to join my coaching program, so heavy, when you're getting ready to get on the airplane, they got to get you an extra seatbelt strap. Or shit, you might have to pay extra because you're too heavy. Like, come on, man. That shit's costing you. When you can be eating better. Like, simple decisions. Eating better. You ain't got to work out like no bodybuilder, but just walking. What we don't do? I can't remember the last time I done sprinted, bust out into a sprint. I used to play running back in high school and college playing football. Can't remember the last time I ran. But I'm walking on the treadmill. You see what I'm saying? And so you don't have to kill yourself to be able to lose the damn weight. You don't have to kill yourself to lose that big old ass stomach. Because if you continue to neglect it and make the excuse, I just don't have the money. Or it just costs, it's too expensive. What's going to eventually happen is life is going to force you to pay the expensive fee. And it's not gonna be the fitness and nutrition. It's gonna be all that medication that you have to invest in, all the doctor's visits, all the time away from work to have to go to the doctor for some shit you could have avoided. High blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, sleep apnea, heart disease. All this type of stuff is completely avoidable. But you saying, oh, it's just too expensive to invest in that stuff. It be the craziest shit ever when I see people say, oh, organic food is just too expensive. And motherfucker, you putting it in your body. You do realize food is like medicine for the body. Like you can have somebody who's extremely sick and you start feeding them better food, start eating vegetables, start eating fruits, stop drinking all them sugary drinks like sweet teas and lemonade. Y'all know all that sugary food and drinks, it manifests in your gut. And that's how all these health issues start happening. And even, what do they call it? Alzheimer's, right? Dementia. It's like a form of dementia. How does that happen? One of the biggest reasons that happens is because of the food that we're eating. A lot of this food has way too much sugar in it. Way too much sugar in it. Y'all be drinking them Simply lemonades, them sweet teas. Guys, like cancer, like when people have like cancer and things like that, they tell them, you got to cut back on your sugar because sugar causes inflammation in the body. Guys, I'm not telling y'all nothing that's rocket science. Some of y'all probably know this shit or know like parts of it, but you're neglecting it and it's costing you. It's costing you your happiness. It's costing you. A lot of y'all be, man, I'm sad, man. I'm just dealing with a whole lot of mental health issues right now. Man, but what if you look better? And because you got all that weight on you, of course your ass gonna be tired. Shit, I'd be tired too if I was walking around with a 50-pound book bag on my back all day and doing that day in and day out. Of course I'm gonna be tired. Of course my knees and back go start aching. Like, who would it? There's laws of physics. If you have all that weight on you, even if it's just on your stomach, you go start feeling tired. You're going to start having issues with erectile dysfunction after a while. You're going to start having less energy. You're going to start having brain fog all the time. But it can be avoided. This type of stuff it's costing you. Like, what's more costly? Investing in a program, a professional, a coach, to help you, or to keep living like that?
Yo, what up? Just wanted to take a quick second to let you know I want to change your life. If you've been listening to the episode and you know that I have what it takes to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and transform your body, and you ready to make them changes in your life, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM your boy Real Results. And I'll reach out to you and we'll talk about your biggest struggles. We'll talk about the goals that you want to accomplish. And I'll give you some guidance and a game plan on what you need to do next to hit those goals. Again, head over to my Instagram @JJacksonOfficial and DM me the words Real Results. And I'll reach out to you to do what I can to help you. Now let's get back to the episode.
Keep living with the pains and the aches. Some people just normalize. They just get fuck it. They just, I've been living with it this long, I just don't go keep on living with it. What kind of life is that? Who the hell want to live like that for the rest of their life? That's terrible. You just living and suffering. And not to mention if you have kids, is that the example you want to paint for your kids? You want to show them, hey man, just how you living. We just got one day at a time. Ooh, boy, I'm tired, y'all. I don't feel like doing that. Y'all take y'all ass in another room now. I'm tired. You can't really show up for the people that you love and care about. And so after years go by, how they gonna start feeling about you? Because you ain't showing up. You don't have the energy, remember? You tired. You don't want to get out and go have fun because of your appearance, remember? Your clothes ain't fitting the way you want them to, so you feeling self-conscious about really getting out and being with your friends and family. But if you start making some changes, you'll be able to enjoy life. That's why I keep doing all this content. is to wake y'all up. I want to wake you up, man. Because I think one of the worst feelings in the world, I know at least it would be for me, is waking up, like not necessarily waking up, but I'm talking about, let's say I'm 60, 70 years old, and I finally wake up and realize, damn, I wasted all that opportunity. I wasted all those years and decades of my life when I could have been enjoying myself. Like, why didn't I just take like 3, 6, or 12 months, 1 year out of my life to just get my health in check? And so I can start living life, to just get my bank account on point, so I can start investing in myself, so I can start really living the way I want to live, travel when I want to travel. You know what I'm saying? Be able to invest in, buy your mama a car, whatever you want, buy your mama a house. Guys, it's gonna cost you, man. You either have to pay now, you gonna have to pay later. You gonna have to pay now or pay with regret later. My whole goal as a coach, I want to be able to help you have better perspective around how your health can impact your life. When you got more energy, what that mean? You start moving with a little bit more charisma. You got a little bit more sway in your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit more, you showing your personality a little bit more, because you feeling yourself. Now you got that energy. Now what happened? Man, I can go to the gym. Boy, I got some energy. You take her out to the gym, you go, now you're getting your muscles on point, your body's starting to look good. You're looking in the bathroom mirror, folks complimenting you, like, oh, snap. You used to work a job, now you're like, shit, boy, I look too good just to be up in this motherfucker. Let me go ahead and get my own business. Let me go ahead and start me some. You see what I'm saying? You start to feel like you're capable of more. That's what started to happen, because you're starting to build up your self-worth. Once you start really pouring into yourself, a lot of y'all, you have stories that will impact thousands, if not millions of people, because we all done went through something. But a lot of folks, their stories would never be told because they're not taking care of themselves. And so they don't feel like, I don't really want to get out there and say nothing, man. People gonna be talking about me. Now I'm too heavy, I'm too big to get on social media. People gonna be talking about me in the comments. I don't want to do it. I'm too tired. I'll be sweating on stuff while I'm on the video. I can't do it. Man, I want to start that business, but man, if I put me a suit on, man, my goddamn button might pop off. People gonna be looking at me crazy. Lack of potential. You lose all this potential that you have. All this potential that you have in front of you if you really invested in yourself. Because that's the cost. The real cost of not investing in your health, being cheap, is your potential. One of the worst things in the world is, I don't know about in the world, but we meet our maker. I think about this. So we meet our maker, you passed away, and then our maker says, hey, this is what you did right here. But this is what you could have been had you really been intentional with your health. Had you really been intentional with your financial resources and really invested in yourself. And you like, damn, I could have did all that. And then then the maker says, well, yeah, it only would have took about 6 months. If you would just took 6 months of your life, 3 months of your life, 12 months of your life to just make these changes with your health, you would have had more energy to do this. You would have been more confident to do this right here. Then you would have met this person. They would have been your wife, or they would have been your husband, or your wife and your kids. They would, after 5 or 10 years, they would have started doing this with their health. They would start feeling better about themselves. Your kids would have more confidence. Come on, man. This shit crazy. Y'all got so much potential in you, you don't even know it. It's in you. It's in you. So many people, we've all been through tough times. What happened? You got through it. That's all fitness is. Fitness and nutrition. And even investing in it. It's just a little bit of a tough time. You're like, oh boy, I gotta spend that money on my health. Let me go ahead and lean in. You lean in, And it's just like any other tough time you done been through already. You go figure it out. You go figure it out. The same way the parents, when they invest in, their kids' clothes going back to school, the kids' book bags and all that, they be like, ooh, why? Money kind of tight with it. Fuck it, man, I love them little kids. I love their little badass. I'm going to figure it out. That's how it works, man. Because if you don't, might just cost you. But anyway, hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button. Leave your boy a 5-star rating so we can continue to grow this movement. And we out here. Let's go.
Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.